What's going on, everybody? What's up? You know where we at? Actually, you don't, and I'm gonna tell you. Freehold Fitness and Boxing right here in Freehold, New Jersey, but this is still Personal Space TV. And today, I got the brother, the beloved brother, Imamu Mayfield. How you doing, brother? Peace. Pleasure to meet you, man. Honor to meet you. I got a chance to do my little brief research on you, but I ain't gonna talk for you. I'm gonna let you talk for you. Tell the people who you are, where you from, give a little bit of history about yourself.
I mean, God has blessed me to be able to do a lot of different things in my lifetime. The most recent thing that I've done, historically, is in 1997 I won the IBF Cruiserweight Championship of the World. Then in 2001 I won the USBA title. And I've opened a gym in Freehold, New Jersey, called Freehold Boxing Fitness. And it's a family business. My brother is here, my children are here, and we just want to do our part to cultivate the community and keep everybody, in the knowledge of what boxing is, what it's all about. I mean, it's just something that I love. But for me, it's a lot deeper than that. And that I get to touch and shape the lives of so many different kids from so many different walks of life, from so many different cultures and backgrounds. And I've touched at least 4 or 5 generations already that have come to me as little kids and have now gone on to graduate from college and have now started their own families. So I'm very proud of that.
You're doing great things, man. It's beautiful to be inside the gym. It's beautiful to get a chance to meet you and talk to you. And one of the big things that I learned about you when doing my research is the message that you preach, that life is a fight. And I think a lot of people, you being a boxer, when you say life is a fight, they think this right here, the square, this ring, that's it. But the message for you goes a lot deeper than that.
Absolutely. There's a lot of people that deal with a lot of different challenges in their lifetime. My baby son is autistic. And, that's a fight that he'll have for the rest of his life. There's a lot of other children here that I work with that have different other challenges that they have to deal with for the rest of their lives. So I'm blessed. I feel great.
And even having a conversation with you as a young African American man and seeing what you are doing for your family and building, it's a missing piece in our community today. So for me, from being here for the 10, 15, 20 minutes I've been here, I've been inspired to continue to do what I do inside my community and what I want to do for my future family. So I definitely applaud you on what you have been doing and how it has driven you to even continue to be successful in the things that you want to do in your life. And your daughter and son boxes too as well.
Absolutely. All of my children know how to fight. They know how to box. My daughter is the only one who has, both of my daughters are the only ones who have decided to actually compete. But I don't force my children to compete in boxing, whereas there's so many other different things that they can compete in life. Both of my sons, my older sons, and my baby son, they play football. They love football, and they have excelled to the highest levels. My oldest son, he played for Manalapan, and he helped them win their only state championship. And my next son behind him came and took it to a whole nother level and broke state records that probably will never be broken ever.
True. And it's what you instill in. It's also what you instill in. And with the message that you are preaching, I like to fight when you instill in them in that, through everything that you've been through as a young African American man coming up in life, you were able to turn your life around and become the role model that you are today. And that sticks with your children, especially when you work with them. We spoke before, you instill your own type of education when it comes to music and how you taught them about being raised and stuff like that.
Sure. I try to give them an opportunity to grow on their own. I try not to force what it is that I like and what I want on them. I try to let them grow into being their own individuals, and they've very much done that. What I encourage them is, just different sayings that I come up with, and I'm sure have been said many times before by different other people, but we do what we have to do so we can do what we want to do. And the more you do what you have to do, is the more you can do what you want to do.
Absolutely, that's right. And that is a key aspect in life. And when you tell, and even for me, I coach kids and I work with kids, that's one of the things I teach them in a different way. You know, chase your dreams, be what you see yourself being, be who you want to be. But understand, you know, it's a process.
Sure.
It's a process. Nothing comes easy. LeBron James didn't wake up being LeBron James. No, I didn't wake up being a teacher. I had to learn things, I had to see those things, I had to walk, crawl, fall, get back up, do it again. You know, and discipline is what, at the end of the day, it formulates to. And that's something that our kids need to be taught and need to be shown. You know, throughout life, you still have to discipline to whatever you're driving yourself to do, you know, and whatever you want to do and be big. And I think that from seeing how you work, I think that's a big key in your success and definitely in the success of your children when they come to boxing and competing. You know, one day, somebody's going to have to go. Somebody's going to have to take dad down and be like, hey, he ain't the only champ in the house at the dinner table.
My children are champions. You know, my sons have become champion football players. And you know, to remind me every day, all I gotta do is look at my hand. It's God's grace that saves me. Hey, is that a Super Bowl ring? I said, no. It's much more precious to me than a Super Bowl ring. You know, this represents lots of hard work, lots of dedication, lots of early morning workouts, and you know, I'm very proud of it. You know, a lot of people may not understand why I do what I do, but I don't care.
Yes, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. You also do some music things too, right? You also
Absolutely.
Tell me about the music side.
So, you know, we know commercial music, we know commercial rap. I mean, I love hip hop.
What drives you up?
Yeah, I love hip hop. I remember the first hip hop album I ever heard.
What was that?
Don't push me because I'm close.
Talk about it.
Hey, man, I heard that. Oh man, that was it. That's all I needed to hear.
I think that's the best thing about music, though. Like when you first hear something, you always go back to it and bring that precious memory of when it changed your life. When it was like, I heard that, like you just said it, I heard that and it changed my mind. But it also driven you to become an artist, too.
Absolutely. So back in that day,
all his worldly possessions
I saw the changing of the guard, so to speak. I saw rap go from being influential and like just telling a story about the struggle to being gangster rap to being talking about drug selling, drug dealing, drug using, going to jail, shooting other, killing, all types of negative, violent things. And as my children were little, I said, you know what, I have to create something for them, so they can see that this is not the only form of rap music that there can be. And I was at church. I played drums for my church.
Okay.
And my brother Ray got up and he was like, "Yo, man, I'm a rap. I need you to play a beat for me."
In the church.
In the church. I'm a rap about God. I was like, really? He was like, yeah. So he got up there and he said a verse, just a verse. But forever, like I didn't realize I could do that. I was like, that's what I want to do. So I started writing. Verses, and we started doing songs together. And then I just took the ball and ran with it. Started making songs that not only glorify God, but also talk about what we actually face every day in real life. So it's a little bit of both, and I like it.
I mean, the message is. You see, I'm a fan of rap with a message, and anything that provides a message, I think is more important. Anything that can just tap your feet, and make you want to dance.
Sure,
it's better than that. So I like it, and I think that we need to hear more of it.
I agree.
All right, check me out. You heard the bell. It's time for us to wrap this up. Move on, brother Imamu. I appreciate you, sir. And I will definitely see you again.
Oh man, I can't wait.
I will definitely see you again. We're gonna stay out. I'm gonna hear some of this song. I'm gonna hear some of this music that you got going on. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna let y'all know what it really sound like, and you gonna get the info from me. This is Personal Space TV right here at Freehold Boxing and Fitness, here in New Jersey. Peace.